I want to talk to you about, I guess, the legacy or how that All That Remains is built. And you guys are built as a very, very, very heavy rock band, but no one does the more acoustic stuff better than you. And I mean that. And you guys remind me of like Led Zeppelin.
Whoa.
How you had these bombastic songs. No, seriously, you had these bombastic songs, and then you got stuff like the new single that's just so heartfelt, and you could tell, I mean, it sounds like it was written around a campfire or in a room at 3 in the morning after you just had a Cure record on or something. No, seriously.
Well, you know, there's some bands, that, especially when you're coming from, you know, like from like the heavy stuff, like,
right.
You know, we grew up in the underground metal scene and played, you know, extreme metal and stuff like that for a long time. And when you come from that area, or when you're in that area, the focus, I feel like, isn't always on writing good songs.
Yeah.
The focus is on writing heavy songs.
Right.
So if you're always trying to be heavy, I think that you tend to miss the mark about writing good songs. Like you write, as a songwriter, I want to write good songs first and foremost.
Right.
And you can take a really good song and you can play it in a metal style, or you could play it in a country style, or you could play it in an R&B style. The song is what's good, not
right.
the genre that you're performing it in. So like that's why you see like R&B and country all the time crossing, you know, the songs. You'll hear an R&B song done by a country singer and it sounds like a country song, or you hear a country song done by an R&B singer, it sounds like an R&B song. And you can do that with music. Like if you have a good song, then you can, you know, it doesn't matter what style. And I think that heavy bands tend to focus more on their genre as opposed to their songwriting. And
yeah, they neglect. I mean, I think that all good music comes from the heart.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
And you've got to have some downtimes every once in a while. It's not all
yeah.
party or all aggression all the time. And I mean, it's incredible. In the case of the acoustic songs that have hit big in radio, do you generally are those generally lyrics first?
No, lyrics always come last. Always.
Really?
I mean, we'll go ahead and say, okay, we're going to write we want to write a ballad or whatever. We want to do this, and then once the music's kind of starting to come into shape, then I know what key we're in. I know where the song's going to go and how the flow's going to be in. So then, I just go ahead and figure out if there's something that pertains to that kind, or that fits with that kind of vibe. So, and I like to think of All That Remains like as a complete picture.
A 360.
Yeah, it's like we're not like nobody's always like human beings. Nobody's always partying. Nobody's always angry. Nobody's always, well, maybe some people are always angry. But the thing is, like, we don't do just one thing because there's so many other things that we like, and we're normal people.
Right.
So it's like a normal person will be like, I had a bad day. I had a great day. And then, we have songs that are really motivating and inspirational kind of upbeat stuff, and we have stuff that's really down, and we have stuff that's really heavy, and I think that's a reflection of well-rounded human beings being comfortable expressing themselves.
At the same time, and I want to keep on this issue because this is what really fascinates me about the band. I'm sorry, that's just where you hit me. How does that translate? Are you sitting there with a balance of acoustic because there wasn't a good balance on the album, or a balance of too much hard stuff, or did it just kind of all come together?
It just happens. We don't set out to say that we want to make sure that record X has this many heavy songs, this kind of songs, and this many this kind of songs.
It's just what will be.
Yeah, and that's the way we look at it. Because we are a metal band and we like heavy stuff, but we put songs before anything else. So like the song comes before me showing off any vocal stuff. The song comes before Ollie showing off any guitar stuff. The song comes before Jason showing off any cool drum stuff. It's like, it's not about showing off. It's about, is the song good? And if the song's good and we like it and we all say, yeah, we dig this, then we use it. Regardless of if it's heavy enough or not heavy enough or whatever. There is no, in All That Remains, no one's allowed to say no.
Yeah.
You can't, when it comes to trying ideas, you can't say no, because there's been too many times where we've tried an idea, and person A that had the idea and person B that was listening to him, they didn't quite get their stuff together. The lines got crossed, but the mistake made some person C go, ooh, oh man, I got a good idea. So you don't want to stifle the creative process by saying, no, I don't want to try this. You know what I mean? So
exactly. Same topic. How does it translate to the live show? You're on festivals. You don't have a full 90 minutes or anything like that. How do you balance that? That's got to be tough because you want to get out there and rock balls, but you want to play the softer stuff that does so well. I mean, it's got to be a little bit tougher when it translates to the stage.
There's a lot of arguments on the bus.
A lot of them?
A lot of arguments about what songs we're going to play. It's like, what are we going to do tonight? We only have this much time. All right, well, we should do this one, 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 and we'll take out that one and that one. And then it's like, well, you can't take out this one. We shouldn't do that one. So there's a lot of back and forth between.
See, I love how organic that is too. You're not carrying one playlist from stop to stop. You actually change it up every now and then.
Change it up, and especially like doing shows like the festivals and stuff like that, and mixing them in with regular shows. Normally we have an hour to play,
right,
or hour or more, but then today we only have 40 minutes, so which ones are going to get pulled out? And sometimes, the times change, so the set does change. I mean, every night we play This Calling. Right. Every night we play 2 weeks. Every night we play 6. Every night we play, what are some ones? I think those are the only 3 that we definitely always play. I don't think we get out of a show. I don't think we get out of a venue if we didn't play 6.
Yeah.
Every night we play What If I Was Nothing, and that sometimes it's a little tougher because if we're playing like we're doing a tour with In Flames, and some of the shows the fans that are into In Flames, weren't into that, but we still go up there and play.
We're very, very proud of the fact that this was the first place you ever played What If I Was Nothing.
Yeah.
That's how you introduced it on the stage.
Yeah.
So that was pretty awesome stuff, man. We're so glad to have you back in Lubbock, and I appreciate the in-depth because these are the things that I actually really wondered about your band, because I'm not seeing that out there. I'm not seeing people represent the light and the dark, the acoustic and the heavy, the bombastic and the heartfelt, and I think that we get that with All That Remains.
At the risk of sounding a little, boastful, I don't think there are a lot of bands out there that cover the territory that we do, and some people don't like it because they're like, oh, well, I want more of the heavy stuff, and sometimes we get like, people that come because they heard What If I Was Nothing in stand up, and then they, we play Now Let Them Tremble and For We Are Many, and they're just like
it blows their hair back.
Yeah, so I've seen like 40-year-old ladies, my age, I'm 40, so I'm not saying old, but like 40-year-old ladies get kicked in the head and like down front because they came to see What If I Was Nothing, and then we play No Knock and kids are moshing and old lady gets hit in the head and walking out like this, all bleeding.
Loving it.
Yeah.
She's got her concert story right there. Is what she's got. So, man, I enjoyed the heck out of it. I enjoy the heck out of everything you do. Have a great show, and you can get out of this radio hell that we put you in inside of our sweaty bus. Sweaty buses are nothing new to you.
It's only a little warm.
All right, man. Thank you.